Good morning, student. Today in EVS class, we will see lesson number 14, part 2. In part 1, we have seen what were the social ills among those days where we are trying for independence. So, that was the caste system, killing of female babies or small babies, girl child we can say, then sati pratha, child marriage. These were the evils that was divided the society and keep it backward. So after that some social reformers came. They want to reform the India or change the India like Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Dayanand Saraswati, Syed Ahmad Ali Khan. So they have started to bring change in the Indian culture. After that, suddenly after it, the rise of Indian nationalism came. Educated people of India become more and more unhappy and dissatisfied with these British rules. So they came together and they formed Indian National Congress in the year 1885. First session of Indian National Congress, it was held at Bombay. Their demands was to bring reform to the Indian society. So, some important leaders were Dadabhai Naoroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale and many more. So, they work as a moderators and the extremists. Then we have seen what are the moderators. Moderators like Dadabhai Naoroji, S.N. Banerjee, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, they believed in talks. They want to discuss the issue and then they want to solve it. But the extremists like Lal Bal Pal, they believe that fighting will give them the justice for their rights. So they have started fighting. Lal Bal Pal is Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal. So they were the famous extremists leader. So it was about the Indian National Congress that was formed in the year 1885. Suddenly after that, partition of Bengal came. In partition of Bengal, now British used the policy of divide and rule to create the problems in between the Hindus and Muslims of Bengal. So they want to divide the Bengal into two parts, east part and the west part. So East Bengal it was given to Muslims and the West Bengal it was given to Hindus. Then the strong opposition there was strong opposition to this decision. So because of the strong opposition of it, people want to struggle for it, for the freedom because of this decision. So they have started the Swadeshi movement. Swadeshi is nothing but own country. People pledged to use goods made in their own country and decided to boycott British good. Boycott means avoid. They want to avoid the boycott good. They don't want to use British goods. So they have started Swadeshi movement. For that Swadeshi movement, they started the actions for it. That is, they started bonfire of British goods. It may be clothes or other things. So they were made several places in squares and they started bonfire of the thing everywhere in Bengal. So because of that, British tried to put down the movement and people were beaten and fined for the same. It was done by British because they don't want this Swadeshi movement and the boycott movement over there. So some Indians were from the groups and fight against this British rule and ready to sacrifice their life for the country. Then suddenly after partition of Bengal, the First World War came. So national movement, it was the national movement where British people sent Indian soldiers in different places like Europe and Africa to fight against Britishers. So when Indian people went over there, many of the Indian people, they were killed in First World War, and because of loss of the things that has done in First World War, the heavy taxes were imposed on Indians to meet the demands of the cost of this First World War. All the factors made the Indians more angry, and the freedom struggle got stronger. So some reformers, some revolutionaries, some leaders, they came together, and young Indians, they formed the group to fight against the British, and they were ready to sacrifice their life. So some revolutionaries like Arvindo Ghosh, Varun Ghosh, then Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev. So they united, they came together, and Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who was worked as a barrister in South Africa in 1914. So many political prisoners were freed in South Africa, and due to non-violence protest by Gandhiji, by his method, they were impressed and they asked him to come to India to join the national movement. So it was the time when Gandhiji came to India. So upon his arrival, many people were happy. Yes, we will get the freedom. It was the hope of the people. So he started Satyagraha Ashram and led Satyagraha campaign in 1917. He wanted to unite people, and he took the leadership of bringing independence to our country, and under his guidance today we are a free nation. But for that purpose he had worked hard. So when Gandhiji came to India, he started some movement here in India. On 1919, on 13 April 1919, but during these days, British peoples were not silent. So in year 1919, many people had gathered at Jallianwala Bagh at Amritsar to celebrate Baisakhi to show the peacefulness. So when the people gathered at Amritsar, the British Brigadier General Dyer, he was the British army who shoot men and women, thousands of people during this massacre. So he killed during this shoot, and at the same time in 1 minute he shoot many rifles, and he used rifles and everything to shoot the people. So it was the shock to the India. It was shock across the India. You can see here in the picture, many Indians were killed together. So it was because of General Dyer, which ordered the troops of British army to fire on the crowd of Indian civil people. So it was at Jallianwala Bagh. So it is then known as Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, or in Hindi it is Jallianwala Bagh Hatyakand. After that, non-cooperation movement started because the people were get angry because of these things, and Gandhiji took approach for the same, and non-cooperation movement started by Mahatma Gandhi. So people were asked to wear Indian cotton khadi cloth in place of British textile because Gandhiji want peacefulness in India. So he started some movement. He want to use khadi. So for that purpose he started using charkha, and he has made khadi, and he trained the people to spin khadi and use Indian khadi in place of British textile. So this movement was a great success and saw large scale of participation from the people throughout the India. Then in year 1922, some people burn police chowki at Chauri Chaura in Uttar Pradesh. So where many policemen were get died. So this unfortunate incident forced Gandhiji to call off this movement, and it was stopped. Then the second revolutionary movement came when many association was formed and young firebrand revolutionaries like Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Ramprasad Bismillah, Rajguru, Sukhdev, many people came together, young people came together, and they create revolutionary activities. Some of the cases came where revolutionaries include bombs in their activities. So it was the Kakori train robbery, then Delhi Lahore conspiracy case, where they lost their lives and Sikh fight for freedom. Then suddenly after it, civil disobedient movement came. In civil disobedient movement, Mahatma Gandhi began civil disobedient movement to satisfy or to get freedom struggle. Now, when he started this movement, he want Purna Swarajya or complete independence from the British. So, for that purpose, he started Salt Satyagraha on 6th April 1930. Mahatma Gandhi, he was the famous leader, and he took initiative in Salt Satyagraha and started Dandi March along with 78 followers. So, he completed his Dandi March from Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat to Dandi coast, and he broke the law by making salt at the coast, because before that the people were using British goods only. So, Gandhiji started Dandi March, and with this he started making the salt at the coast. It was the movement in the year 1930. So suddenly after that, World War II broke out, and once again Indian people resources were exploited by the British. Then Indian leaders were not satisfied with their rules, with British rule. They demanded to transfer the power of Indians and to complete independent India. Indian people, they want to change the India, so they demanded British people to give them their rights. So for that purpose, Quit India movement started. So Mahatma Gandhi, he protest independence and started Quit India movement, which is called as Bharat Chodo Andolan on 8th August 1942. It was the most aggressive movement where Indian people came together, and in August, it is also called as August movement, and it was launched at Bombay session All India Congress Committee by Mahatma Gandhi. So during this World War II, demanding the end of the British rule in India. For that purpose, they started Quit India movement, and some 1 lakh political prisoners were released at the end of this movement. So they started Andolan against British people. They were fighting for the same, and the anger was at the high level. That's why they got 1 lakh political prisoners, Indian prisoners. They were released at the end of this movement. And suddenly after that, Indian Independence Act was taken place. So the provisions during this Indian Independence Act was, in 1946 the act was given, but it was the creation of two dominant India and the Pakistan. Two dominion, that is India and the Pakistan. The British want to have the two parts of India, that is India and Pakistan. They proposed independence in 1946 through prominent leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, which were not willingly accept the formula for partition, but because of some reasons they were having the clashes, but they has to follow the decision, and Mahatma Gandhi gave his consent unwillingly. They were not happy, but they were unwillingly giving the concept behind it, and they want to avoid the civil war. So for that purpose, the act was passed in the year 1947, that is Indian Independence Act, on 14 August 1947. Then 14th August 1947, the Pakistan was get independent, and on 15th August 1947, India got independence. So this was the movement that create Indian independent country. And in the year 1947, 15th August 1947, we got our country as the independent country, and people were very happy and joy. With the joy, they celebrate the independence of our country. So this is the story behind India gains independence, where many great leaders they sacrifice their life in the different movement, different war, and we got independent India. So we have to save our India as independent country and try to do something for your nation so that you should feel proud towards your nation. Thank you.